Hi, I'm Dr. Tom Alan-Livernois.
And I'm Matthias Allen.
And we own T&M Media Services.
Now, we at T&M Media Services are a all-in-one, one-stop shop for you to create video content for your websites, social media content, branding and strategy work. We also work with amazing photographers to take headshots and social media posts. And we get a lot of questions about what our services actually entail, because we're the only company that does this all for you on a daily, weekly, and monthly and yearly basis for some of our clients. So, Dr. Tom, why do you say that if you don't have video on Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram, you're already behind?
So the reason it's important is because Google, Facebook, Instagram, and most social media platforms, they've changed their algorithms so video is more important than anything else. So if you have a headshot and a bio, and somebody else has a video, they're going to be put to the top before you are. So that's why you're already behind if you don't have it, because they've already changed the algorithms. They're not changing them back. So you need to have that video.
Yeah, there's a lot more emphasis being placed on video moving into the third decade of the 21st century, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Dr. Tom, why is video important for people who offer localized services?
That's a great question. Well, Google does 90% of localized search, and Google prioritizes video.
Prioritizes it how?
In their algorithms, they put into the search mechanism, when someone's looking for a lawyer, I need a lawyer in this area. And so it starts searching all localized businesses that cover that. And anybody with a video goes to the top. And that's new because Google changed their algorithms recently.
And that's a trend that, started through social media, I feel. We talked about that in another video of ours. We talked about how there was this kind of evolution of video coming to your phone and coming to your smart tablets. And, social media has created such an impact. Things like Facebook changed the world. Then Instagram changed, social media. And so now everyone is able to create, 30 or 60 second, look at what I'm eating today and look where I'm going shopping today. And it is so impactful, and so many companies are going to those social media sites to do ads and this and that. So I really feel like Google is now utilizing video in the same way. They're kind of like prioritizing video because they see that it is so easy for people to do it all by themselves. However, when you try to do it by yourself, you get subpar lighting, you get subpar equipment, and that's why we're an all-in-one, white glove service. We do it all for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And Google owns YouTube, and YouTube, that's why they're going to video, partially because of that. And again, you want to look better than everybody else that are just doing it off the handheld and making no sense. So that's why we provide this service. So you can look professional, you can look like it's professionally done, because it is, without a lot of cost.
Yep. So, Dr. Tom, why does storytelling increase engagement?
Well, storytelling, if we think about it, it goes back to caveman times. Throughout the ages, people have told stories to engage people in entertainment. And today in video, that's no different. Think about it. You watch TV shows, even on YouTube, you expect to be told a story beginning, middle, and end. Even in a commercial, that's what they do. So when we go on to a post, people expect or want to be told a story. And that's why they engage better. It's just a human quality that we've grown up with through the ages.
And why is storytelling done best in video?
Well, it's done best in video because 93% of what we say is nonverbal. So I'm saying much more to you who are watching this video about who I am and what I'm saying by how I hold myself, my tone of voice, the energy in my voice. You're getting all of that across in my video. This would never come across if it was just a headshot and a bio or a little story next to it. What do you think?
Yes, well, after working, for 20 plus years as a professional makeup artist, I've been on set for TV shows, film, music videos, reality shows, working with clients, and you're totally right. It's all about the storytelling of the piece, no matter what medium it's in. Even music video, which you would think is just, music and singing and dancing, a lot of times, I would say like 7 out of 10 times, a music video that you're watching has some kind of a storyline involved that even if it's not acted out or scripted out, there's still some kind of a flow beginning, middle to an end. And I know from my own personal experience working as a social media content creator, when I do a post on Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook, it's much easier for me to get my story across through short, encapsulated videos rather than just a post with the written word.
What is a personal branded video bio?
Well, it's something that is unique. It is something that is going to get you noticed without even being in the room, really. Many of you out there have looked for a new job at some time in your life, whether it's now, whether it's in the past, or whether it's in the future. And there are a lot of online job search apps, websites, what do you call them? Services, if you will. And you read through posts where there's like short job descriptions of something that you may or may not be qualified for. And what you do next? You fill out an online form for some of them, and then you attach your resume so that somebody at the other end can go through hundreds of thousands of emails looking for one candidate for this job. So it occurred to me as a YouTube creator and being able to kind of express my brand mission through video content for the last almost 10 years on YouTube, that a friend of ours came to us and he was hitting a wall. Months and months and months had passed and he couldn't get a job. And we asked him, well, what are you doing? What steps are you doing? And he explained this whole process to us. And it occurred to me that, you're just a piece of paper out of hundreds of thousands of other pieces of paper. And you might have the same experience as everyone else that is applying for the same job. What is going to get you seen and asked for an interview first? It's going to be video content. Why don't you start a YouTube channel? Talk about what you know. Be a leader in your experience. Why don't you start a blog, but maybe add video content? Well, how's your Instagram? What's your Facebook like? You should be doing video content. I see it as something that just comes easily for me because I've been doing it for so long, but it occurred to me that this would be a great opportunity for other people to learn how to use video content to promote themselves, their businesses, or to create short video bios for their LinkedIn pages.
Hundreds of people are doing the same thing. They are literally getting 700, 1,000, 1,500 applications for the same job. And at the other end, they're looking for keywords. We're all using the same keywords when you're putting it in the resume, so it's not really calling out very many people. Now they have hundreds of people that check out, and what do you think they're doing? They're going to the LinkedIn page, they're looking you up on the website, and I tell you what, if you have a video, you're going to be connecting with that recruiter or that staffing person so much better.
The way I think about it is that it gets you an interview before they even ask you to come in for an interview, because you are physically in the room with them if you have a video bio on the front page of your website or on your LinkedIn page. You physically are there, you're talking, you're explaining who you are, you're telling your experience. They get to see you, they get to hear your voice, they get to feel your warmth or your ambition. They physically get to meet you without even meeting you first.
Yeah, and if you have a service, like you're a lawyer or real estate agent, there's a million of them out there doing whatever service you're offering. And if they go to your website and they see a video of you and you're talking to them about what you offer, that's gold.
Oh my God, it's a no-brainer. I mean, I think it's something that everyone needs, and we can't wait to work with you next.
Absolutely.
So, Dr. Tom, what is a unique selling proposition?
So a unique selling proposition, or USP, is what makes you different, your product different, or your service different than everybody else. What is unique to what you offer that is different from anybody else, so that if you're interviewing, what is different about you than your competition? If you have a service, you're a realtor, a lawyer, what's different about you than your competition? And if you have a product, what's different about your product than the competition? It's that easy. So Matthias,
Yes.
What is media coaching and how do you do it?
Well, that's a great question because we get asked that a lot. And one of the unique brand values of our personal business at T&M Media Services is the fact that I can offer you media coaching and training. Now, from firsthand, from the experience of working with me for many months and years, that when you first step in front of the camera, after being a great blog writer, after spending years in college getting your doctorate or your master's or your bachelor's degree, you've written many, many, many papers. You know how to put your thoughts down on paper or in an email, but it's different when you sit or stand in front of a camera. And I know after being on hundreds of sets and working with people like Ryan Seacrest, Joel McHale, Joan Rivers, just to name a few, that the way that you have to perform on camera is different than just having a conversation with somebody at lunch or having a business meeting at your office. It's completely different. Once the lights are on and the camera is in your face, it really could freeze you up. It can make you feel uncomfortable. It can make you feel like you don't know what to say or how to say it. I mean, we've worked with many clients who, when we talk to them on the phone or through video chat or Skype, they're very, very animated, they're personable, they've got a lot of energy, and then we get them into our studio and they just kind of like tense up and freeze up. So as a media coach and a media trainer, I'm going to help you through those difficult times. I'm going to give you tips and tricks and kind of role-playing exercises to get you to think and imagine a different environment around you when you're actually filming your short video bios or any kind of social media video content that we can produce for you on a weekly or monthly basis, based on my 20 plus years of experience in the entertainment industry here in Hollywood.
And what I want to say about your media coaching, because I've been a recipient of it, and I have to tell you, he's super patient. I went into this probably at the beginning of the year. For some reason, I all of a sudden got nervous about public speaking. And I've spoken in public for years. And all of a sudden, this fear came up, and so I didn't want to get in front of a camera. Mm-hmm. And so I took some practice and started getting in front of the camera on my own. But then I finally let Matthias start coaching me. And it really made a world of difference. I mean, when I got on camera, I'm pretty animated naturally, but I was so stiff and I was nervous and I looked like a, deer in the headlights. But he really worked with me and showed me how to punch words, how to stand and present myself with some authority, and to have some confidence in front of the camera and really look at it as if I'm talking to somebody. And it's made it so much easier. And so I can even be able to do this today, and it's all thanks to him. That's for sure.
And a key thing that I want people to realize when they see this video and they're learning about our services is not only is it important and essential to have a media coach or trainer for you while you're shooting your videos so that your end product comes out 10 times better, but I really truly believe that once you work with us over the course of a few days or a few weeks or a few months, the training that you will experience will actually make you a better business owner, entrepreneur, lawyer, doctor, realtor, whatever, in your outside real world life.
Absolutely. And when I'm there, and my job is to make sure you're going to say what you mean to say, and that what you're presenting in words match the point that you wanted to get across that we agreed to in your unique selling proposition. As he's media coaching you, I coach you on what you're saying. Now, the reason that's important, I've been doing this for 30 years as a brand marketer, so I know how important it is during the process to make sure sometimes to adjust what you say so it's more natural to you.
Exactly.
So Matthias, why do you think people are reticent about being on camera?
Well, I think that, you know, I've worked with so many people either through my online video chats, beauty tutoring here in my studio, and you know, I've worked with women and men of all ages and nationalities, people who are professional performers and people who aren't. And I think that not everyone is born to be on stage. Not everyone is ready to, you know, do a song and a dance. Maybe you've had the opportunity to be asked by somebody in your family who's getting married. Maybe, you know, can you do a dance at our wedding, or can you say a speech? Are you the best man or the bridesmaid or the matron of honor? You know, it's not natural for everyone out there in the world to like say something in front of a group of people, right? So it's something that I think we are innately afraid of, I think, because when we're children, you know, we grow up with fear of being judged. We grow up with the fear of being looked down upon if we don't fit into, you know, what the norm is or whatever. So it's very deeply psychological in many ways. And for some people that we work with, it comes easier. The most successful people, I believe, in this world are the best salespeople. And what we do at T&M Media Services is train you and coach you on how to find the best, most valuable way to sell yourself, to sell your brand, to sell your services. And the best way to do that in today's marketplace, moving into the third decade of the 21st century, is through video. Because being able to sell your goods, your services, your experience no longer is effective in a headshot and a resume. The whole reason Google changed their algorithms is because social media. If there wasn't Facebook and Instagram and those were so successful, Google wouldn't have said, oh, we need to incorporate video into our Google Analytics. It's like, what came first? I believe that the order of which this all happened was reality TV first, social media second. Everyone now wants to be a star on social media, and now Google is following the trend going, well, let's incorporate video because everyone has a video camera now. I feel like that was the trend moving forward. Reality stars were first. The Osbournes and all those people, they became stars by just being themselves. Then it turned into Instagram. Anyone can be a star with your phone, your camera, YouTube, and then Google changed their algorithms and started incorporating video. So that was the flow of what happens. You need to get on the social media bandwagon. Social media stars are making millions by just being themselves on camera, and now it's time for you to step into that future.
Exactly. So Matthias,
Yes.
I've seen you do this, but I'm curious how you do it. How do you get people to be so comfortable when you're media coaching them?
Well, it starts with creating a relationship with my clients. So, you know, there's a lot of time that we both take in video chatting with our clients first, getting to know them through the video camera on their computers, their laptops, or their phones, getting them a little bit more comfortable with actually doing a Skype call or a FaceTime call on an iOS device so that they can see themselves at least having a conversation on camera. I think that's the first step. Once we do that, I feel like our clients are a little bit more comfortable with at least seeing themselves on camera. And then once they get to our studios, you know, they've already worked with you for a few hours on creating their USP, their unique selling proposition. They have a really good script in hand, something that's going to really key into selling their services or selling their brands.
That's
right?
if they choose to have a script. You can also do this in an interview style as well.
Yeah, you can also just do it off the cuff if you want, but I really feel that the high quality value of what we offer is this kind of three-step process,
Yes.
you know, and really getting you the most out of your time and your investment. So once you're here in our studio, I really like to work with you on the cadence of how you're trying to get across your point. So it's one thing to read what you have helped write or brought to us written on your own and read it in a teleprompter in a way that you're just physically verbalizing the words that you're seeing come across the screen. You can say, hi, my name is Joe Donato and I am a lawyer, and I work in Beverly Hills. And I have 30 years of experience. Or, with my coaching, I can shake you up, I can kind of pep you up, give you a little bit more energy, kind of read it for you with how I think you should be presenting it, which is always with a lot of excitement, a lot of empowerment, a lot of determination, a lot of drive, a lot of ambition, because this is you selling you. So you need to get people excited when they click on your video on your website. So you need to say, hi, my name is Joe Donato. I'm a lawyer. I work in Beverly Hills and I have 30 years of experience and I want to work with you. I look at it like anytime you walk into a networking environment and you're there to hand out your business card or meet people that you might collaborate with or might want to hire you for your services, you could very simply meekly go up to them and hand them your card and be like, hi, I'm a lawyer, my name is Joe, yeah, give me a call. Or you can say, hi, what's your name? My name's Joe Donato and I'm a lawyer. And I'd like to give you my business card because I have 30 years of experience and I'm hoping you might want to give me a call because I heard that you need my services. Like, it's all about how you present yourself and how you sell yourself, because that is so important. That's going to get you in the front of the line, and that's going to make your business card stand out on a person's desk. But these video bios are a way to make you jump out of the screen no matter who is searching the internet for your services.
That is so true. So true.
Oftentimes we get asked, why is it better to use video to emotionally connect with clients or customers? Well, I personally feel, and Tom, you can take it as well, I'd love to hear your opinion on this, but I know that when I'm booking a private VIP beauty seminar with my client who has found me through my YouTube channel, I 99% of the time will book the client who is emotionally invested in what I have to offer. They've watched me on my YouTube channel for free tips and tricks in short 5 to 7 minute videos, but they realize that they want a deeper relationship with me. So they want to have my time and my expertise one-on-one. It's all about that emotional connection, you know, and that's the type of client that wants to book me for a private seminar. I feel like it's the same way for doctors and lawyers. You know, most of the time the service providers, whether you're an esthetician or a real estate agent, the most successful ones are the ones who invest their time and their emotional integrity and effort into their clients. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, and not only that, when you're emotionally connected, you're going to connect better to your audience. And what happens is you can't do that in a headshot. And even if you're telling a story in a bio, people just don't connect as well. They're going to connect to you because you're talking to them one-on-one. So when I'm looking at the camera, when I'm looking at you, it's like I'm sitting with you, like I'm talking to you face to face. And when I'm looking at that camera and connecting to the person on the other side, it's better.
For instance, Tom and I have headshots and bios on our website, www.tmmediaservices.com. And it's very easy for you to go and kind of see what we look like, read about our experience, you know, and kind of find out some more information about our backgrounds and why we do what we do here in this business. But the reason we're doing these videos and posting them onto YouTube and Facebook and Instagram is because the experience of actually hearing us and getting a sense of you being in our environment while we explain to you exactly what we do and who we are is gonna connect you with us 100 times more than just looking at our headshot and reading our bio. And it can do the same for you in your business.
Yeah, and I found it to be true not only for my personal business. In LinkedIn, I started getting more calls because people started connecting to me more once they saw me present in video. And same with our business. When we were posting about it prior to us having video, we didn't get as much traffic as we have now that we have video and that we're promoting ourselves.
Yes, utilizing video content for your website on every single page is so important. And I know this because I have been a YouTube content creator and social media influencer for almost 10 years. And so I have a lot of experience with filming and editing and lighting, plus the fact that I've been doing hair and makeup on set in Hollywood for over 20 years. So I've learned so much through my experiences as a professional working artist and now content creator. And Tom brings so much to the table because he's been working in marketing and branding for over 30 years. So together, we have so much to offer you and teach you about this changing way that people are doing business going into the third decade of the 21st century.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dr. Tom, you know, one of the questions we always get asked is, what is the difference between a presentation style video or an interview style video? So I think we should kind of explain that now.
Yeah, and I'll give it from a marketing standpoint. He's going to give this answer from a media coaching standpoint.
Okay.
From a marketing standpoint, an interview style is going to be more casual. It's going to be inviting in a way that if you don't want to come on strong or you don't need to connect eye to eye, but you want to be in an environment where you have common questions people ask, it's actually good to do an interview style, or especially if you're not comfortable doing a presentation style. The presentation style is going to be more formal and more thoughtful, and you're also going to be connecting eye to eye with the consumer. What are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are that they are similar but completely different at the same time. So an interview style format is for people who just are freaked out with the camera. They don't want to look into the lens. They don't see themselves ever feeling comfortable looking into a lens. They know that they need to sell their business through a content video strategy, but they just don't know if they could ever see themselves reading from a teleprompter or something that they've written before or something that Tom has eloquently scripted for them. They just kind of feel like, no, there's a wall up. They don't want to try and get over that wall. So through an interview style process, we can sit you down in your environment, whether it's your home office or your business office or some kind of an environment where you would feel comfortable. You won't be looking into the lens, you'll be looking off camera, like you see many interviews done on television. Like I think Oprah's Masterclass was famous for this. She would interview these amazing celebrities and directors and thought leaders, and they would never be looking at the camera selling their book or their film. They would be answering questions off camera. I've been on hundreds of sets where producers do interview styles this way. So the producer will sit off camera, like we will be asking you questions, and you'll be able to answer them about your own personal worth, your own personal experience, your own personal services, but you won't be needing to look at the camera. Now, personally, I feel like this is a little bit more of a passive way to promote yourself. I feel like if you are looking into the lens, it actually brings you into that kind of deep emotional eye contact that you need if you're selling the type of service where somebody needs to trust you with this type of investment or their health or their home buying decisions. So personally, I feel like a presentation style video where you're actually looking into the lens, it's more like making a commercial for yourself, but it's just you. It's shot here in our studio in Hollywood, and we'll be very, very, very easygoing on you. We will make you feel comfortable. There's not a big team of people around watching. We keep it very warm, very friendly. It doesn't come across looking casual, but the experience is very casual and very warm, and we'll help you through it every step of the way. And I personally feel like it's more impactful.
And I do think that interview style, if you need to do a soft sell, that's probably the best one to do.
And what do you mean by soft sell?
If you offer a service like psychiatry, where you want people to see your personality and how you answer, that's probably a better way to get it across so you don't look as powerful. You want to be a little softer. And maybe for some reason, your unique selling proposition as a realtor is to have a softer sell. Well, then that's what you want to do. Same thing for a lawyer. Maybe it's a type of law where you don't want people to see you as overbearing or powerful, so you want that softer sell.
Yeah, it all depends on the service that you're providing.
Yes. So Matthias, we often get asked, do you offer special rates if you combine services?
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, I know from my experience as a makeup artist, when I'm working with a bride, let's say, I will always offer a special rate for a large party.
Yeah, and when we're working with corporations that have multiple people that they need to do, doctor's offices, dentist offices, law offices that have multiple lawyers or doctors.
We offer so many different services, some of them as add-ons, but we offer multiple packages. Now, if you purchase one of our packages, you get more services and you save money versus if you were to buy everything individually. So yeah, that's exactly what I feel is a great way for people to get more for less. I'm Matthias Allen.
And I'm Dr. Tom Alan-Livernois.
And we own T&M Media Services. So let's schedule an initial free consultation so that you can start promoting your services, and we can help you find your unique selling proposition today.
We can't wait to see you express your best self in your personal branded video bio. Click on the link below to schedule your free consultation today.
And check out our website, www.tmmediaservices.com, for loads more information about what we can offer you.